You ready? Hello, 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 and good evening. Oh, it's been a tough day for me today. Wow. Anyway, let's get away from that. Work is work. Now I am here to enjoy myself. Okay, so this evening I am going to do a game I haven't done for a while, which is Kona. We played this a few months back, and I got to a certain stage where I was making headway to finding the killer and the source of the weird antics that are going on around this little town. It's kind of long, dark, but I think what you do is you have to find who has killed the owner of the town. I just thought I'd play it again because I haven't played it for a while. Bit of a change to my schedule, and we will see how I get on. Now I need to make sure I've got sound. I had technical issues yet again. How do you get technical issues? There we go. Look, see, your technical issues. Oh God, how can you turn a stream off and then all of a sudden you get technical issues? So I'm going to carry on with this, have a few hours playing around in the snow. So where did we end up on this? If I remember rightly, we managed to get to the, I think it was the garage or the city compound, and I managed to get across the roof. I think I managed to find out where the wolf, there was something that was Lamotte's garage, that's it. There was something, Lamoth's garage, there was something that was coming after me, which was a bit strange. So we ended up in the old cabin, and if I remember rightly now again, we had to find our way out. And I managed to close the stream last time as we were heading towards the anomaly, which was
still wasn't done with the mechanics place.
I think we followed this path. If I remember rightly, we followed the path down. It's a bit of a slow game. It's to do with parts supernatural, or I think it was something to do with aliens of some sort, if I remember rightly. Oh, so guess what? It's one of those games that loads the scenery as you move through the game, so you'll have to bear with me on this one, guys. The graphics are very good on this game, by the way. I'll give it credit for that. And we'll see how I get on. Right, okay. I can see something glowing in the distance, and I don't know if it was a key or something that I needed to get through this gate. Yeah, there was a, if I remember rightly, there was a wolf of some sort that was stopping me get this far. We managed to find the body that was buried, which would have been the guy that was, if you remember rightly, there was a guy that was trying to make it, well, he made, yeah, that's what I need. I couldn't get through, could I think? Let's have a look what I've got here. I've got to remember how to do all this, guys. I like this game. I do like it, but again, it's me learning all the controls. I've got them all written down somewhere. Wow. Oh, here we go. So I've got a torch. Right, okay. What else did what did I do? Did I use the control? Let's have a look. Well, I love these games when the controls are where the way they are. I couldn't get around that way. What did I do? Did I break something? Break the fence. Now, you have to craft tools. I may have to get my controls out again here because I can't work out how to get through the fence. What did I do? Can you guys remember? No, you don't have to save it yet. Trying to work out which one it is that gives me the Right, here we go. So we managed to find... Yeah, because the guy had built some sort of a spaceship, didn't he? Oh, there we go, found it. So, have a look. Can't break through it with this, I don't think. No, I can't. It's telling me that I need some sort of a crowbar. And I don't have the crowbar with me at the moment, so I've got to work out how I get through this. Just bear with me, guys. Let me have a look for something. Here we go. Let's have a look. I know there was some sort of... Yeah, there was some sort of a tool that I needed in order to get through this. And I'm not prepared as usual. So what I'm going to try and do is work out how and what I need. My book of many tools is here. Let's have a look. How did I manage this one? But look. 50, what did you do? What did you do, 50? How did you get through this one? How did you get through it, young man? It looks like it's self-explanatory. I'm going to put the controller on and see if that's what we do. Let me have a look. Let's have a look here. Ah, that was it. Right, so what did I do? Get rid of view. There it is. Is that one? That's the map. Documents. Inventory. Right, let's have a look. I didn't have a crowbar, did I? Managed to get this. Got the tape. Got the flare. You don't use the forest cabin key. And I think it was me trying to work out consumables, equipment. Can't get through there with the hammer. I can't, you see, I can't even shoot the lock off. Wow, this is good. Oh, right, this is brilliant. So, how did I manage to get through here, if anybody can remember?
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Can't get through this way. Did I get through that? Have a look. Because I know we saved it here. I'm going to go back and see if I can find a crowbar or something. Because there's something that I need to use in order to get through the gate. I'm going to go back to my vehicle and see if I've got anything in the back of the vehicle.
The 50 plus gear
Top Sue Lewis, thank you very much for the host as normal. Can't remember how I did that piece.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Yes, you keep saying that. Carl has got no toes. Work out how I got through that part there. Now, the one thing that was stopping me originally was the wolf. Now, there's no crowbar in here. Can you remember when we did this and we saw the... This is the spaceship that he was kind of taken over by something. Let's get the torch on. Have a look. And I need to find a crowbar of some sort. I think we checked all these drawers, didn't we, as well? Yeah, and there was nothing in them. I don't think there was anything in that was of any use. Mr. Dev, how are you? Let me get myself sorted out here. Get things put away. Let's drop that there. Oh dear. Let's have a look. I went up onto the roof and we managed to find the little... Now there's tools lying around, but I need something like a crowbar, or in these games they refer to them as a pry bar. Right, that was the headlamp that I need, and that's for the... I'm not too bad, to be honest. I just thought I'd do something different. There's nothing in here, if I remember rightly, of any use. Inspect. Green milk. No, we can't do green milk. You can't do green milk for a little green man. Okay, so that's what he was looking at. Let's have a look. I'm going to try and find out what's inside. We were, if I remember rightly, trying to build this thing here. Yeah, we were trying to get this thing put together. So I've got the headlamp. I need the ski. What have we got here? Equipment. Inventory. We've got that ski part there, but we don't seem to have enough. So I need that. Documents. This is going to be a very slow process. Got the... Right, so I've got... I need to find 2. And I need to find a crowbar from somewhere. It's getting cold, so it's going to have to go inside, isn't he, again? That was just the toilet. There was nothing in this. Getting warmed up. It's getting cold. He needs to get warmed up. Okay, so let him get warmed up first. And I'll get through this. If it kills me... So that's where we've got to inspect, and that's where we've just been. Let him get warm. Where is... See, this is it. There's tools lying around, but there's nothing that's of any use to me. You see, all the tools are here, and I can't seem to find anything around that's of use, like a crowbar, because I need to be able to break that fence off. Somehow I've got to break through that fence. There's nothing there that I can break into. What does that say? Apparently Lamotte is a rock collector. So Lamotte is a rock collector. But why can I not find the one? Oh, it's there, look. You see, it's there. Oh no, that's like a spatula or something, isn't it? That's not exactly what I need. Have a look. Amazing how there's tools everywhere apart from the one that I need. Nothing at all.
These scribblings were undoubtedly the mark of a tormented mind. Something wasn't right in the poor mechanic's head.
No, we know something's not right. And I'm trying to work out what it is. Nothing in there. The doors close automatically, which is nice. Right, let's have a look again. There's equipment all over the place, but as usual, nothing that is of any use to me. Right, so we are here. The secret project is there, which is where we need to be. I remember that we don't want to head back to Bolvin. We don't want to head back to... We could have gone over to the ice cave. But because I'm here, I need to know what that secret project is. And I could probably go back to the general store and see if I can get a crowbar from there. But I don't want to travel all the way back. I'm trying to work out... We did find the ice wall key. And I'm trying to work out now... Manston sub. I need somehow to find a crowbar. There's got to be something around here. Again, these games are great because what you need you don't find. We inspected all this. There's nothing for him. There's nothing here that's going to be of any use, I should think. Mowing the lawn is unnecessary at this time. We know that. We managed to get, I think what it was, we came up here. We managed to get across here, which puts us onto the roof. I then had to run and, oh no, I managed to build the path. That's what I managed to do. We managed to get to this, there's a little hole here that had something in it that we needed. Telling me to look. So I've done that. I'm just trying to work out why I can't find. Why is it I can't find a crowbar? Again, we are in a garage and we can't find the things that we need. This thing's nearly complete anyway. Nothing in these bins. Can't do anything with the canisters. Hamilton, genus, plus, okay. So there's nothing here. I'm gonna go to my vehicle and see if I've got anything in the boot. That was what I did last time. I went over to I carried a lot of stuff with me, didn't I? Just have a look what I've got in here.
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanic's place.
Right, so withdraw. No, we don't have anything, look. I need to work out. Looks like I'm going to have to get in here. And try and find my way back. I need to go to the general store and just find out what it is that I need. I have to be careful because this thing... Whoa. Right, I think I have to reverse back because I know I have to turn. Let's have a look at this map. Right, let's have a look. So I have to go follow this all the way round to the end and turn to the left. Try and get back to that general store. Let's do that. You know, the thing about it is, I keep saying this, you can't see a damn thing. Right. Have a look where I am here. So I am now... Let's go. How are we today anyway, guys? How's it been? What has it been like? The weather's changed yet again. It wasn't as nice as it was yesterday. I have noticed that. Mr. C. Frederickson, hello, how are you? Are you alright, sir? Let's have a look. I think I need to turn to the left. Right, here we go. So I think I need to turn to the left here, don't I? I think it's this way. Yeah, need to turn to the left.
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still
Just
held
come
their
through here,
secrets,
haven't I?
and he didn't like to miss out.
I think it's there, isn't it? It's hard to follow this road. Whoa, no, you don't go that way, 50. Work out exactly where I am. Wow, this map is not easy to follow, or is it just 50? That's the garage. Right, okay, I think it's here. Yeah, I think it's here. Let's see where I'm at. Try that way. Wow, is 50 lost already? Am I lost already? It's a shame you can't keep the map up while you're driving. Yeah, I've just got to turn around, haven't I? That's what I've got to do. Just turn around 50. It looks like I can't go back. I think that's what it's saying to me. I cannot go back. Try this one here. Yeah, it won't let me go back. So it will not let me go back the way I came in. So I've got to complete this part. In fact... Right, it's got to be over here. Adam, how are you? I think it's this way. Yeah. It would be nice if you could actually see outside the vehicle and the vehicle driving itself. Oh, that's good then, as long as somebody has. There's not a lot you don't know, is there, Adam? Right, I ain't got to go too far, I know that for definite. Right, what I need to work out is the map is not giving me no, yeah, no spoilers. Right, I think I've gone too far. Yeah, I've gone too far. I have gone too far. Oh gosh, hit a tree. I think I might have to park up. I think I was actually there. It's not as far as I think it is. I don't think it's as far as I think it's. Ouch. Ouch is the word. Right, so it must be here. Yeah, it must be here. That's it. Right, it's here. Not that side. Only because you can't see a thing. Let him get out. Have a look where I am. Where is he? You just can't work out where you are. Have a look up here. It says. Yeah, I've got to get down here. Can the vehicle go through here? Yes, it can. That's where I've got to go.
It was so cold.
Yeah, so you keep
Carl
saying.
Did not feel his toes anymore.
Reverse back. I haven't done anything at the moment because if you think about it, at the time I came off, I wouldn't have time to do anything, but I will have a look at it probably tomorrow. Right, let's go down this road here. No, I'm actually on the wrong road itself, the wrong road altogether. Wow, 50's not doing good on this at all, is it? So we've just got to go. Right, so it's got to be this one. There we go. Wow, do you know what? What is it with 50 and following maps? It's because I can't keep the map up while I'm driving. Look, if I bring the map up... No, I don't want to get out. I do not want to get out. Come on, guys. You don't want to get out. Right, let's have a look at this. Bring the map up. Can I drive with the map open? Just slightly you can, yeah. Let's have a look. So heading this way, that means it's to the right. Yeah, heading this way, it's over to the right. Not the first one, but the second right. You can, you're right. I know that now, but you don't see the map. Because it blurs out. Not large view. Thank you. Put the brakes on. I've got to work out where... Let me work out where the brakes are on this thing. No. No! Right, and then take... Here we go. Right, so it's this turn in here. You don't see the turning, but it's got to be here. I was already here anyway. General, it actually tells me it's a general store, isn't it, guys? Look, 50 ain't paying attention. Right, now let's get out. Okay, right. If this game had crash effects, the car would be blown up. Somehow I've got to find some sort of a... Alright, so I need to find a crowbar. We know about this body, don't we? We know about that body. Got to find a crowbar. What's that turn off? Oh, that was for the pumps. Nothing up there for me that I can see. If the lights turn on. No, they're already on. We did this to get power in the building. We already did all that. I'm just seeing if I've missed anything. What's that say? The general store also serves as a post office for the locals. We know that. I'll take that anyway, so I had missed something. Why is it I cannot find a crowbar? I need a crowbar. Inspect. Yeah, the place is a mess. No thanks, I ate too many of these in Kona. Right. I didn't even have... Can I get outside? Okay, so... Let's have a look. We get into this place. I'd lit all these fires anyway. Have a look in here. Ah, there it is. There we go. Ah ha ha ha. We have found it.
The crowbar was stuck under the...
Right, so I've got to get power here in order to lift the car now.
Stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
So how do I get this up? I've got to get power to this building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's have a look and see what I've got to do to get power here. Ah!
Carl was making progress, but the lift probably needed some more juice to work properly.
Okay, so now we need a bit more juice. I like the way they use the word. The lift needed more juice to work properly. Right, so let's get the torch on. Let's have a look what I've got to do. Right, okay, so. Cable's running across there and the cable goes over this side. Let's have a look. Ah, let's have a look at here. I think we may have to turn the power on from the other room. Nothing in there. Let's see if we can get some power over to... Let's have a look. Right, so turn the switch. That says it's on generate. That. Right, what have we got? Oh, the garage, it's here, look. So it says it's... That's on. No, that's on. Okay.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Oh, so you've got to turn that one off. Right. Now we should have power to the garage. It can't be supplied at the same time. So 50 could not supply power to both the garage. Right, now let's try it. Wow! I have just seen a spider the size of my friggin' hand crawling up my glass. Wow! The hell did that come from? You're going to have to bear with me, guys, while I get rid of that thing. It is literally the size of my friggin' hand. And I wish I could show you on camera, but I've got to deal with it. It is massive. Dealt with it. Jesus Christ. If there is one thing about me, spiders I do not do. Jesus Christ. It's like that. Looking like this. Going like out. Whoa. Hold on a minute. I need to take a minute. Whoa. Okay, right. 50 is not shaken now, look. If there's one thing I do not do, it is spiders the size of my friggin' hand. That looks like it's been feeding for days down there in the corner. Oh, God. Okay, right, now, we've got through that. 50's okay. He's still here. He hasn't been eaten. I'm keeping an eye on it because it fell down. It fell down there. My God. Right, let's try this. Oh, yes. Thank you, spider. Thank you. Right, I've got the crowbar.
The crowbar was within Carl's grasp. Surely it would come in handy at some point.
Woo! God damn. That was large. Equipment. Crowbar. Okay, it's there. We have the crowbar. Now we can move on. I've got to drive back now, and you know what 50's driving's like. Okay. That's kind of shook me up a bit, guys. I'm sorry. That shook me up. Look at me. I'm like this. Is it moving? No, it's not. Wow. Oh, dear God. Honestly. Right. Let's get inside. Now, okay. The map. Can 50 get this right first time? Let's have a look. So, really, I've got to go out, turn it. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Now, if I remember...
Carl was beginning to know the store and its surroundings like the back of his hand.
No, he was not. I don't know where you get that from. Right, let's head that way first and see where I am on the map. Okay. Carl was getting used to this like the back of his hand, he said. No, he was not. If I can turn without hitting a tree. Right, let's head back. That's the... You see, it won't let... Oh, I know why. I have to go through... That's why I couldn't get there the first time. I have to go through the general store and around. That's what the problem was. Hold on, because there's a road over there. Right, here we go. Ah, that's what I need to head. I would say I need to head that way. Have a look. Yep, right, we're on his way, guys. We're on his way. 50's done it. Wow. I keep looking at that spider because one leg's twitching. One leg is twitching, which means it isn't entirely dead. Do you know how many spiders we actually eat or swallow while we are sleeping? That one would be like having a Sunday dinner. Just trying the controls to see where I'm at. Right, okay. Honestly, it was large. Honestly, if you don't know, Google it. When you are asleep, you must swallow. It is a trick. Thank you. You must swallow. They reckon in a year you could swallow anything between 20 spiders at least. At least. I just hope I'm going the right way. Let me just check this, because you know what I'm like. Yep, all the way to the end. That's why I don't like going to bed. You know what? The friggin' thing's moving. I'm not happy. How can you stream with a spider down there? Probably my #1 fan. Right, we're coming to it now as it's loading the scenery. No, I can't, because to be honest and truthfully, that thing would beat me up and chuck me to one side. I promise you. I promise you. I like that. Yeah, getting up close and personal. And the thing about it, it didn't even take me out for a meal. Candlelit dinner, had to let it do anything. Right, okay. Let's get back in here. Oh, is it? I'll have a look later on. I haven't looked at Steam, to be fair. I've just loaded it up and put the game on. But thank you for that, Mr. C. I will have a look. Right, we've got to head back over, and he's going to be cold.
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanic's place.
Oh, okay. It says Carl still wasn't done at the mechanic's place, so there's something I need to do here. I'm just going to have a look. I'm just going to check everything. Let's check everywhere. If we have a good look around, then at least what we got here. Right, I'm going to put... So I've got logs anyway. It keeps saying I'm not done here, so what is it that I need to do that's different? How can I not be finished here? I think this has got something to do with the secret path anyway, so I'm going to go over there. I'm just going to go over to the secret project. Let's just see what I can get from this. Again, I managed to, if you remember rightly, I managed to scare, I want to set my camera, I managed to scare the wolf away with the flare gun that I found. That's fine, that is. That's good. I'm going to continue with that and see what I can get out of this. Let's run. Here we go. No, I can't scare the spider away because I'm normally in this room and I don't wear shoes. I sometimes don't have my socks on, and if something was to just go across my feet, I'm telling you now, if you've heard a woman scream, believe you me, I would far outweigh any woman. Far outweigh any woman with a scream me. Spiders, I just can't do them. Cannot do them. Just let me get warmed up. I'm just trying to get warmed up before I carry on, because it's a save point here anyway. Right, that's fine. So that's warmed me up. Right, that's good. Right, there we go. I can carry on. Right, so now let's have a look if I can use this. Oh, there we go. Wonderful, we are through. I keep looking at it. It's not moved now for a while, so I think it's succumbed to the powers of 50. Here we go. What's this? Right, okay, so we'll take that, which is one fire starter. Right, let's have a look. So if the guy at the garage has built this all on his own, this looks something... He's not done this all on his own. Oh, here we go, look. Now, secret project. Do I go and see what's up there first? Let me just see what's up here first. I don't think there's a right or a wrong way to do this. AM guy, how are you? Oh, that's probably taking me somewhere else. I'm going to try that first. Let's do that. Very undecisive person, me. Let's just have a look what's down here now. Okay.
That large antenna in the middle of the path, undoubtedly ideal in attempting to communicate with little green men, was quite awkwardly placed.
I like the way he says that.
There had to be a lever to control it, maybe behind it. Carl would have to figure out how to reach it.
Oh, for God's sake. You're not saying I should have gone that way in the first place. I was probably doing the right thing, guys. Don't. Now, AM guy, I am not even going to look up. I've got a bald head, believe you me, right? If there was a spider dangling up there, I could see it on the stream. It would blend into the green screen just right. I'm not doing it. And it makes me want to put a hat on now. I think I might put a cap on. Right. Oh, here we go. So there's the lever. Here we go, look guys. Right, so do I have to go back round? Yeah, so that I can get to the... Oh, I'm going to check what's here. I've got a bike. I have a bike. That's just storage. We've got to go back again. Honestly, that was not nice. I'm telling you now, I'm like, look at me. I'm like this. And I'm looking in all the corners because that thing must have been living. Do you know what? It's still done me. Honestly, that has really done me. In all the years, and this is the God's honest truth, in all the years I've been streaming in this room, I have never seen a spider that size. And do you know what? That leg is still going like that.
Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
It's still doing it. Right, so we've managed to get through to... Wow, this looks interesting. Don't!
The electric terminals appeared to be linked together. But for what purpose?
Don't. Right, let's have a look what I've got to do here. That, what was that? That's gone to plus. I've got to work some sort of a...
Carl rejoiced at the unexpected source of heat, but not as much as his freezing hands.
Oh, okay, so I've got heat. I've got to work this, oh, here we go. No, so I've got to work out how to, so that one, let's have a look. So that's that way. Right, that says plus, which is, have a look where these wires are going. I've got to get it to the blue wire. I've got to turn it again. Right, so the blue wire is going to that switch, and this one has got to go to the blue wire as a plus, which is that side. Right, that's at a plus. It's the blue wire that I think I'm interested in. So that one's got to go as a plus to that one, I would think. Right, that should be right. And this one has got to go to a plus to the blue wire, which is that way. Right, let's try that and see if that works. Because it's only the blue wire I can see. No, right. Yeah, the blue... Oh, hang on. So they've got to go to a minus, sorry. Follow the blue wire, which is that one. Wow, this is going to take a while. I've got to follow the blue wire and find out where they're going, because that one goes across here, which is a plus, which comes across here, goes up, goes along, goes across here to this one. So that's got to be a plus, that's right. This blue wire here goes up, no, goes along to this one here, which is a minus. This is not easy. Oh, this is going to be nice. Let's have a look. That should be a minus then, I think. Right. That's gone up, gone across, goes across here, runs across there, and goes to the minus. Let's try that. No, that one is a plus, which is up, over to this one, which is a plus. That's right. Oh, this is nice. So that's them two set. What have we got here then? That's... This one goes across, goes around, see, the idea is I can't follow them all the way, which goes to this one, which is on a plus. Oh, please! I know that goes to that one, which is a plus. That's fine. This one goes here. It swirls around here, but it cuts across. Oh, it's getting cold to that one, which is a minus. Which would be correct. He's getting really cold. That doesn't do anything now. Try this. No, that's definitely a plus. Right. Okay, so that's on a plus. What does this one do then? That one's going across here, goes over there. But that goes down. There must be something lower down that I've got to do. Just want to have a look if there's anything below. I can't keep him warm either. Yeah, I can't keep him warm. He's okay at the moment, but he's going to need warming up very soon. That's cut. I can't repair that. The green wire goes... it's that I need to get to. Although it's running, it will not let me get in. I've got that right, wouldn't you say? Because looking at the symbols on the lock itself, you've got your minus blue. Well, I don't do, you know what? I don't do spiders at all. Yeah, it's this one here. It's got to be something to do with... Try that.
Cold turned into pain. Carl needed to find someplace warm.
Right, I've got to go back and just get warmed up first and come back. Yeah, he's blacking out, look at this. I've got to get warm. And then I'll have to come back. Look, he's blacking out. Come on, we're nearly there. Okay, let's crouch down and get warm, youth. Right, just get warm. So I'm trying to work out if I'm doing this right in the sense that I can see the plus and the minus on both blue. Right, okay. Let's get him warmed up first. Right, so he's warm. Is there anything for him to... He'll have a fag. Just have a fag. That might make him feel better. Actually, that's taken part of it. Oh, actually, what it's done, giving his brain a bit of a... Right, let's go. He's a little bit more healthier now. I'm just concerned that I can't seem to turn that off at the moment. It won't let me do anything with this switch. I don't want to take a photo. It won't let me do anything with that switch now. But it's something to do with... That's on a plus, which is right. Oh, hold on a sec. Right, so let me follow these cables again. That one cable goes here. Follow it across. That's not disconnected, and it goes to the minus, which is right. That one, which is going across over to this one here. Let's follow that one. Let's follow that one round. Yeah, which comes to here. Oh, everything seems fine, but it's just not opening the door, which is on a plus. Now, do I have to have them all on a plus just for... That's on a plus. That's on a plus. I think 2 of them have to be on a minus. That's on a plus. Yet the door won't open, so... Because I know that that one... Let's put this on a minus. No. That's connected. Let's put that on a minus. No. God damn! Oh, this is crazy. Kind of works right for me. That does what I'm doing. That should be on a plus. Because we're getting sparks. So that one. Who did? So they've just won 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. So Germany have just got through. They were losing 1-0. And my son's just come and told me that they've scored 2 goals in probably 10 minutes. So the old faithful is England will meet Germany if they continue the way they're going. No, they're not, but we might still get them in the playoff or something. Oh, if we get either one, we're out. Yeah, we are. Right, okay. Back to this. This is important at the moment. More important than football. That's blue on a plus. I would say this one. Oh, okay. So I would say this one, looking at where the cable is. Needs to be on a minus, which is on a minus. This one, which is going that way, I'm getting confused with where they are because it's here that's doing me. That one goes down as if it's not connected to anything, so this should be on a minus, I would think. Now, that's the one that goes up. No, that one goes across, it goes around, and it goes over to this one, I think, and that doesn't go anywhere. So that should be on a minus. Have a look. This one should be on a minus, which it is. So, okay. God damn! Oh, 50's not doing this well, is it? Kind of makes sense to me, because you would follow the symbols, which is what it says. Plus and minus. You don't put a minus to a plus and a plus to a minus. They have to be exactly the same. Trying to follow these cables. So that's on a plus, that's right. Do I have to do anything else? No. That is right. This one, which is on a minus, is running, goes across here, but then it goes over to that, which is not connected to anything. Yeah, he is getting caught. I can see it, but I can at least wait till he's halfway at least and then go back. That doesn't go anywhere at the moment. It goes nowhere. So that really is correct on a minus. This one, follow the cable here, comes across, goes in to the unit. So that's right, being on a plus. Okay, let me just change that one. Wow. Oh, can I not just pry bar the bloody thing open? I'm going to be on this for the whole of the stream, guys. I hope you've got no planned. Okay. Minus. Minus. If I remember, you can pry it open. Not sure why it won't let you. Well, I haven't really tried. I don't want to... Yeah, but... I don't think you can. Let me just try that and see if you can pry it open. No, you can't. Swing. No, you can't. No. You cannot. So you can't pry it open. Okay. No, you can't. Put that back. Okay, so you can't pry it open. It's all about remembering that look, I'm trying my best here. If I'm following these cables through, which that goes, let's make sure that's right. You can't zoom in. Oh, you can. But that one goes through. I need to just take my time with this. It comes across here, it goes down here, and it leads to this one, which is the plus yet again. So that's on a plus, because that's aiming towards that side. Okay, so we don't touch that one. And if we stand here, we know that it's over to that side. On this one here, which is going on the floor,
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin
until I can complete this task, young man. And it goes around, it goes through over to this one, which is just shorting there. So you would put that on a minus because it's only shorting. It doesn't go anywhere. So that's this one. So that would be on a minus. Right. Right, that would be on a minus because you're not having power going to nothing. Let's try that. No.
You're ready.
That one we don't touch, so it's this one now. Punk 1 NG8. That's on a plus, but where's that going? That's going here. Comes across. And that should be on a minus, look, because it's not going anywhere. It looks like it's been cut. So that should be on a minus. Right, that looks right to me. That should be on a minus. Go back to where we are. We don't touch that one. We've sorted this one out, which is on a minus. That's on a minus. And that should be on a plus, which it's on a minus. But I'm following the cable through again, which goes across. Right, that should be on a plus. Hopefully this should be it. I don't know. I've got no idea. I'm just working out how to get in here. The motor's running, but it's to power this thing here, look. Ah, hold on a second. Right, that.
The machine seemed to work. Carl
There we
sent
go.
an SOS. No reply.
So I'm sending an SOS to some sort of an alien. Right, so that's done. Right, okay. We've done that. We've done it. So let me just have a look at the map and see if anything else has been opened up for me now. Okay. Right, there we are. So what does he need to do now? There's nothing else opened up on the map. Where have I been? There's a rest stop. I haven't been over to this cabin here because I've come that way. I haven't been all the way down to the cabin, which is there. So the secret project seems to be up and running. Right, let's have a look. How bad is he? He's not too bad, in fact. It's telling me still to look around. Have a look up here. Right, so he can't get any further, can he? Right. But that seems to be... I'm just going to check this one through. Can I get over there?
Carl wondered how long he would have to
Oh,
endure this
Carl, you're
skin
such a
stinging
moaning,
cold.
honest to God. Right. Yeah, he's going to have to get warm. I can't see anything else that I need to do there, but it keeps telling me that I haven't completed something at Lamoth's garage. Talk about... What's this? More than enough locks on that gate. There's nothing there for me to do. Oh, here we go. He's getting dizzy. Right, so I'm just going to get him warmed up again. I'm just trying to work out now that I've done that, whether it would have completed something in another state. Right, so he's getting warm now. See, it doesn't open anything else in the map. We haven't been over to the ice cave yet, so I'm going to have to look at going there. So I've got to go over to Bolvin and walk over to the ice cave and see what's in there. But I want to see what it's done at Lamoth, at the garage, and see what else has happened there now. So let's go there and see what's going on. Let's get him to stand up. He walks quicker. I don't know what that would have done for him, to be honest. Can he run? Right, okay, so there's nothing. One over there. Right, so we've come back now, and I don't know if anything's changed here, so I'm going to check. Get the garage for right. Although this has started smoking, I don't know if it's... So nothing seems to have changed in here. Apart from it started smoking. Other than that, we've got nothing else going off. Homemade flying saucer. Life never causes an amazing... Right, okay, so that's no good. Inspect 2 more orange juice bottles. We know that. I can't seem... I think what I've got to do is find the parts in order to get this snow sledge going. But I can see all this stuff lying around, but nothing is of any use to me. Let's just... I don't want to take a photo. Let's have a look. Nothing there. No light in here at all.
Carl deducted this was a map of the area. Were those pins pointing to places of interest?
So even if they're pointing to places of interest, if I open the map, it's not giving me anything. It's not giving no points of interest. So I haven't been all the way up to the Hamilton house, which is right at the top. That's where I haven't been all the way up to the top. I think because I'm here, I'm going to try and head over to the ice cave and see what that's got to hold. We've been over to the old rosary. I know I've been over to the doctor. I've been over to Bolvin. I think I need to jump back in the car. There's nothing here for me now. We had to make a concoction of some sort of...
Weird stuff. Kind of a crossing between a colander and a hairdryer. What was it for? To play telepath? To protect against nuclear waves?
Okay, so that doesn't sound interesting anyway. Right, so let's get back in the car and see if we can go somewhere else here. Now, it's not saying that I haven't done here.
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanics place.
You see what I mean now? It keeps telling me that I'm not done at the mechanics place. So I need to work out what it is I need to do that's different. I've not finished. It keeps saying that to me, which means I haven't completed something here. And I cannot work out for me what it is. Let's have a look. I think the reason I haven't finished is because of this sledge that I've got.
You ready?
Oh, some people have got far too much time on their hands, haven't they, guys? Far too much time on their hands. What was that was lighting up? There we go. Right, so that's saying that I would need just have a look if I've missed something here. So the Hamilton murder. I haven't been up to the Hamilton place yet anyway. That's where I haven't been. Sample of stained sheet. I don't want that. That's what it... Alright, here we go. So that's the map. Have a look. I need to head north. My investigations will not be completed without taking a look at the Hamilton Lodge. So I've got to go to the Hamilton Lodge. Yeah, I don't even pay attention to things like that, Adam. But the road has caved in, and I can't really picture myself walking all those miles. I need a warm coat, essential. I need a proper mode of transport, vital. So that's what I need to be looking at. A proper mode of transport. Guns and ammunition. Can't be too far. Sorry, can't be too careful. Find out how to get rid of the big wall of ice that I've come out of. Okay, so I met an old man a bit. Yeah, that was the old bloke that we met. So that's the difference with that, you see. So that would be, you know what I mean? That would be something that I would look at. Do you get what I mean? So there's snow. This is what I've got to do. Look, there's a snowmobile shell with a manual and a few missing parts. I think I can use it to go through the forest. So that's what I need to be looking at. There must be a pump around here somewhere at the secret project. There's got to be something at the secret project. Right, so there must be a pump around here somewhere. Do I have a I've got to work out what it is I've got to do there, and it's this at the moment. In his mail. I've already got that. I've already got the... Because what I did, I already got hold of the spark plug.
Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Geordie, thank you very much for the host. So I know what I've got to do, but it's just trying to find and get those pieces. So it's got to be around here somewhere. Geordie, thank you very, very much for that host. Much appreciated, sir. It's just finding it. There's nothing in here, is there? Right, so there's nothing in here. Here's the pump anyway. Here's the pump. So I need the canister. Do I have the canister on me? Equipment. No. I've got to find a canister as well and get it fueled up. As well as that, I'm still Why have I got the gun out? Why does 50 have the gun out? Let's put that away. But there's something. Oh, there we go. I can see that. So there's something in here that I need to look at. Why do I not have the canister? That's no good now, is it? I don't want to take a photo of that. There's a canister somewhere that I need to pick up. Okay, we're looking for a canister now, guys. I've got to fill up with fuel. See, the things only become apparent to you that are needed. Telling me to do things. I've inspected that. There's nothing of importance. He was living in here for a while. Because he was that taken in by what he was doing that he decided to live in the garage while he was building this so-called spaceship. Or flying saucer, as you want to refer to it. I still don't see anything. Yeah, there's nothing. I've checked everywhere. That's everything checked in here. It needs to get warm as well. The thing with this game is, like how you can play the others and you need food and stuff, he has to get warm. Or he needs to get warm quick. So again, we have to go back. Get him warm. Ready for a happy-go-lucky Geordie. Of course. Definitely. So there's nothing. What's that? When one isn't enough, they had to buy 8. I was in the stream and won a give. Oh, wonderful! What did you win? So it looks like I've got to travel again because I don't seem to be finding anything here that's any good for me. Yeah, it keeps, I know I've not finished here, and the reason, a football shirt, that's nice. So there's nothing here that I need. Ugh. Yeah, there's nothing here that I need that I'm aware of. Not a thing. Right. Padlock is no good to me. I don't have a key. I want to make that journey over to the Hamilton house. What's this? Search the yard, search everything, and then I'm going to have to move on. I can't get in these vehicles anyway. What was that?
Well, this truck's not going anywhere. Where were the amputated parts? Carl grinned as he pictured a Frankenstein-esque car lying around somewhere made of parts from a dozen different vehicles.
So there's nothing I can see. I've checked everything that I'm aware of. Can't get up there. I can't get on top of there, so there's nothing of any interest there either. It's the... It's this vehicle here that I need to repair, and I can't seem to find anything to either make anything with. There's nothing hidden anywhere. Yeah, it's just there. -2. But when I look here, did I not have inventory? You see, I've only got 1. So somewhere there's another one. There's another one out here that I need to find. If I can find that one, I've more or less completed this vehicle. I haven't got... That's hardware. Wide magnet. It's just that I'm looking for. The other part of the snowmobile ski. I need 2. And it's got to be here somewhere. I've got a headlight. I've got the spark plug already. So I've got the spark plug. It could be one of your rivals. That's the difference. And if it's a rival, you ain't going to wear it. And it looks like I need to find the track for it. What's that? I need to find that. But where are they? I've been everywhere. I've looked all over. Keep it in the bedroom drawer. I've looked all over. I can't find I can't see the track anywhere. There's nothing special in here. There's nothing on the seat. So where would the track be? It needs to give me a little bit more heads up. The only place that I saw something of interest was over here. But I can't climb down anywhere. I can't go too far to look for something. Which was here. I'm not going to go and get myself killed down there. There's nothing around here. There's no ski track or anything. I'm trying to wonder how far I have to go out to find the other pieces. I can't get up there to see anything. That is of no use to me anyway, so I know. You can see where I'm kind of coming from on this. There's not a lot for me to do here. We'll check this vehicle here as well. Here we go. What's that got in it? Ah, you see?
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Let's have a look. Do you know something?
What good was a motorless car? The mechanic sure had an odd way to go about repairing things.
So there's got to be... I've got to get warm. There's got to be a track for that ski sledge here somewhere. It's got to be. Just going to get warm. Right. Turn that off now. Let's just get him warm. So we are finding things now because I have now got inventory, sorry, equipment. Let's come back out of that 50 and do the right one. So inventory. I've now got the 2 that I need. I've got the spark plug, but I don't seem to have the track. The I don't know what they actually call it. No, I don't have the track anywhere. And he's carrying far too much stuff as well. So let's go and get that. Let's have a look. Documents. Right, what do we have here? What was the worst items I had already get any sleep? I thought it was the work. But it seems to be far worse than that. I'm not going to read all through that for a start. And let's see if we can get warmed up first and add this. How about we... It's still telling me I have to search and look around here for things. Consumable. He's only got tablets, which are painkillers. He's got cigarettes, and there's only 1 health that he doesn't need to use at the moment. Documents, inventory, the map, and the journal. Now, the journal, when we looked at it, we were on... We were actually going to the page. Have a look. We were actually going to the page where it was telling us to find the parts for... I think you use that. That's it. Previous. The family's good. The good lady's at work. It's not showing me. What it's not showing me is the... I can't flick the pages so it goes 1. So I can get back to... Unless I found everything for that snow vehicle. Let's do that. Let's just have a look at that. Because it looks like I found something to do with that. Okay, so let's have a look at this now.
A bit of gas,
Right.
a new spark plug, and the key, and this thing would run perfectly. All he needed to do now was to find all that.
Place the spark plug. I've got the spark plug. I've got no fuel, so I've got to find a key. I've got to find fuel because I've already got the spark plug. So that's where I'm at the moment. Will you stop getting that torch out, 50? So that's... We're nearly done here. What's this saying? Deposit. Oh, so I can put things in there once I've got this thing up and running. I can actually put things in it. So is that that's what's in it at the moment? Okay. So deposit. Right, okay, so there's no, I don't need to put anything in it at the moment. What I need to do is work out where I get the rest of it from. Okay, so we've searched everywhere. I didn't see a fuel canister anywhere that I'm aware of. I don't know if I've got one in the vehicle, so let me have a look at the vehicle and see if I've got one there. Because I haven't seen one anywhere around here. I'm trying to work out that the 50+ game is ready for stream.
Yeah, watch it.
Wow, some people have got so much time on their hands. Wow. Where do they get the time? Let's have a look what we've got. Let's have a look. Withdraw. No canister.
You ready?
No canister. None at all. None at all. None at all. So what's that about? None at all. How do I deal with that one? So I can't do that. Let me have a look at the map and try and work out whether I need to go in, because I can't work out if this stuff that I'm looking for is going to be placed anywhere else. Do you get what I mean? That's what I'm trying to work out. How do I manage that one? I can look all around here because it said I need the track and I need to get some fuel. That's what I need. That's what I need. So, how do I manage that? Did I look in here? I think I did, didn't I? It was just moulded. I think I've searched everything. I think I have searched everything I can search here. And I'm trying to, because I can't see a canister or, see, I don't know what that looks like a motor anyway.
It was so cold. Already
Yeah, you
Carl
keep moaning
didn't
about the
feel his
cold
clothes
bowler.
anymore.
Keep moaning. Stop moaning. Oh, that's nice, Dev. It looks like we're all going to move over to X-Plane 11 soon. No, that is nice. There's nothing in here. How do I manage that?
Sheets of metal everywhere. Was Carl out of touch with current home improvement trends? Or perhaps this was meant to protect against residual radiation?
Yes.
Arrays?
I think X-Plane's about, I think it was on offer at about £32 now, wasn't it? Somebody was saying. Yeah, because somebody came in the other day and purchased it for 30. Oh, hold on. You know, it's telling me there's nothing to see in here. Right, so there's nothing to see in here. Right. I've got to keep searching the yard according to this. I need to get warm. Yeah, I need to get warm. X-Plane 11 on Uplay for £8. I don't know if I trust that so much. Not to say how much it was when the game first came out. It wouldn't go down to that amount. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to travel, doesn't it? I've got no choice but to travel because I can't see anything. I don't know what the... Look at this. Oh, sorry. I thought you was on about X-Plane then, young man. So, it keeps telling me... Look, it keeps telling me I need to search around here. FSX, yeah. Cheers, Adam. So FSX is about £8. That kind of sounds about right. I'm going to have to search around here first because there's something I'm not seeing. The tracks for that around here, and also the motor's going to be somewhere. I think I've checked every box and every nook and cranny around here. Can't pull any of the sheeting off. It wouldn't be under here, and it wouldn't surprise me because I can't get in these vehicles any more than what it's allowing me to do. That's all I can do. That we know it's mouldy. There's nothing in there. There's only the two vehicles. There's nothing around here, although it keeps pointing me to this wheel. But it's only telling me that...
Well, this truck's not going anywhere. Where were the amputated parts?
Right.
Carl grinned as he pictured a Frankenstein-esque car lying around somewhere made of parts from a dozen different vehicles.
I can't see anything of any interest around here now. I've searched, I think I've searched everywhere. There's nothing in this bin. Right, so I'm gonna have to go somewhere. What's that? There's nothing down there, nothing on the table. Nothing in the bin. I can't move anything to find... There's nothing in the sofa, although they were sat there at some stage drinking beer. That doesn't open, there's nothing in there. These tyres don't move. These are traps. They don't do anything. Yes, you're getting cold, I can tell. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here of any importance. So where would I find the tracks and everything else? This is a bit of a red herring. I've been in the garage so many times I can't find it. So I've searched the whole area. The whole area I've searched, and there's nothing on the map apart from the secret project, which is nothing. Do you think I would have missed anything at the secret project? Because I don't think I have. No, I don't think it's broken.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
No, I don't think it's broken at all. I think it's probably one of those games where you have to do things in a certain way.
The man has a passion for intergalactic things. Back then, people were
Yeah, I've got
obviously
no
scared of the
idea.
Russian atomic bomb, but an invasion by extraterrestrials was a legit fear as well. Seems like the mechanic had made his choice.
There's nothing in... I've searched everywhere. I mean, when I first came in here, there was quite a few things that I could find. Quite a few things that were of importance to me. I've looked all around here. Why that's sideways on, God only knows. It just says he was a rock collector. There you go. I've been through all the boxes here. I've been through all the drawers. I'm looking for some sort of a motor, but I may not find it here. It keeps telling me when I leave I'm not finished here. That's what I'm concerned about. Don't know where else to go. Because this is where I got the spark plug from, because we found out that he'd ordered the spark plug before he went crazy. There's nothing... Oh, here we go.
Sometimes, and especially around here, people are so possessive with their land, as a dog is with hydrants.
Yeah, it's just telling you all this so-called information that's not needed. I'm just trying to work out what else I need to do on it. I don't get that at all. Right, we'll take one more look at the ledge, and then I'm going to see if I can go... Because remember the old man in the house? I'll try and get back to him because he may know something. Because this... Oh, well, I've put that on. It's only that... all I need is the key and the fuel tank. Got the spark plug. I need the fuel. I need the keys. Now, the keys would be in the house if anywhere. Yeah, the keys would be in the house. That's where the keys would be. You would then think that the canister would be somewhere near this pump here, or in the garage. Or do I have to go to the garage or the fuel station? Is there a fuel station anywhere? I can get a canister from one of them, can't I? You've got the general store. I don't see a fuel station anywhere. There's the ice wall where I got a key from anyway. There's another ice cave over there. Cabin. The Hamilton house I don't need to go to just yet. Because that's the reason why I want this. Because I think I might need it to get up there. There's the other cabin which I've been to. The shack I've been to. But I don't think... I've visited all these houses along this way, but I have not been to the ice cave at all. Now, why would he be building a snow sledge and not have the key on the property? That doesn't make sense at all. That's what I'm trying to work out. He just wouldn't have it anywhere, would he? Apart from in the house. It's a bit of a hard one, that. That is a hard one. Right, let's go here. Bring the map up. I've got to go somewhere. I'll turn around and try and head towards the ice cave. What I can get from that. Let's see what we can do here. How far do I need to go down for the ice cave? I'm going to try and check the two places over here. Right, so we're just coming up on right, so there should be a road. Looks like it's this one, isn't it? Just see where I am here at the moment. Oh, it's here, look. Let's just try this place again. See what we can get here. All the way at the end anyway. Right, okay, so let's just pull up here. So if we check out, just check this vehicle as well, because it could have parts in it that are needed. No. No. Here we go. It won't let me get in there, and there's nothing in it anyway. I can only open and close the door on that one. That's all I can do.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
It says I need to get a decent coat, but I'm sure. Right, so let's have a look what's in here. We can get warmed up anyway. Why is there a bar of soap in the corner? Why is there a bar of soap in the corner? You see, the thing about it is there's all this stuff here, but nothing of any use. He can't change his clothes. He can't do anything like that. What have we got?
Rock music invaded the minds of men even in the remotest of places. The man didn't own a turntable, though, so there's that going for him.
I wash dishes when clean ones are within reach. It's letting you open all this, all these drawers and everything, but there's... No, we don't want to listen to that. We definitely don't want to listen to that. So what have we got here? A gun rack. Now, an empty gun rack is an issue. Oh, this is where we had to make that concoction, wasn't it? And
you had to be out of your mind to cook up white whiskey at home.
that was it. We had to do.
The surrounding stench of alcohol alone was probably enough to gas a man to death.
That's right. And we didn't have. So I've only got the pear caribou. But I didn't have the other bottles that I needed for that. Straws are overrated. Okay. What's that? So that's the pipes.
Carl knew right away that the owner of this place wasn't a copper collector. No, this was a junkman's base of operations. The guy definitely seemed like quite the expert in scavenging scrap metal, with or without permission, surely. In the right hands, red metal could sell like hotcakes. The rag reeked of fermented vomit.
Oh, God.
Carl wondered how one could bear to live in such gross and horrid conditions.
Yeah, there's stuff all over the place, but this was telling me how to make everything, which we've already got. Gin fizz, everything, but there's nothing in here. Not a thing. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. So that's it, you see. You come back here and there's nothing. So I'm going to try and see how warm is he. You see, the idea is it states that he needs a thick coat, but we can't find a thick coat in order to go over to the ice cave, which is what I'd like to do. And I've noticed one thing about this game. It never gets dark. It never gets dark. Right, so we're not far from the ice cave now, and do I need to walk over there? Have a look. It's literally over the other side, so I might as well leave the vehicle here and try and get over. Follow the map. Right, let's have a look. If we've come in this way, theoretically it should be...
If Carl had at any point wished to get his hands on some caribou, he couldn't have wished for better than a distillery like this one.
True. So we need to head... Let's have a look on the map. I think it's over this side. No, it's that way. Right, so it's that way. So go to the end of the road that we've just come down and straight across. I'll have to park up though. I'm going to have to park up. It's the only way I can do it. See if I can get over. Axel, how are you? Oh, don't get the truck stuck. Was it that way? Right, so follow this to the end and then it should be straight across. Right, okay. If I park this thing, I'm going to leave it there because there's nobody else in the village at all or in the town at all. So I should now be heading the right direction to go straight across there. Okay, so we need to head. I'm just putting him in the right direction. Right, that's where I head. I'm going to walk it. Yeah, I'm going to walk it and just see what happens. See how cold he is? Yeah, he should be able to make it wherever he's going. It's whether he can get back or not that's the issue. I don't know if you save on this game like that. No, it's auto save. It's the last checkpoint. Because look, I don't have a save, look. Somehow I don't have a save. I don't know why. I think you have save points. I think you have save points on this game. Where you have to go to a fire or something like that to save the game. I don't know. I think it's at a fire, but I'm just going to see. Right, let's have a look how bad he is. Right, according to this, we are at the ice cave, look. Let's just have a look. More survival, sir. Love them. Absolutely love them. I'm trying to find the ice cave now. Watch me go and get lost. Watch 50 go and get lost. Come on, you can get up there. So, normally an ice cave has an entrance. I can't get up there. Oh, here we go. Icy cave. Oh! Right, I have to be careful now, look. Do I have a weapon? Does he have a weapon? Inventory. Yeah, he had that gun, didn't he? Yeah, he had a gun. What happened to that gun I had earlier on, guys? Because I know I didn't take it out of anywhere. Documents. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Right. Well, the blanks. It's only... Oh, dear. This is going to be fun. Right, let's have a look what we've got here. Have a look.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
I don't think I'm going to get warm in here.
The cold seemed to be more brutal here than anywhere else.
Whoa!
It seeped into bones and into every breath.
So, I understand why he needs... Alright, so I understand why he needs that thick coat. Oh no! Load last checkpoint. Ouch. Well, you see how it just literally drained out of him. It literally just comes straight out. Let's see how far we are in it now. So it'll only take me back to the secret project, look. So it'll be that one. Wow. Look how far it's took me back. Look at this. So it's back here. So we haven't done that bad. So I think it's wherever you see the fire, it's a save point. Let me just check something here. Yeah, that's right. Wherever you see a fire, that is a save point that you can use. So we've got to work out how he's going to get hold of a warm coat in order to go into the icy cave, because he can't do it. Theoretically, he cannot do it without getting that thick coat. So we did leave from... Yeah, did we leave from here? Yeah, we did. We followed the road to the end, then we went straight over. So...
If Carl had at any point wished to get his hands on some caribou,
I've got nothing in here to help him. I'm going to have to look at hitting that a bit later on and doing either the...
like this one.
So I've either got to look at going... So we're at the Bolvin. I can either try and go back to the doctor's, or I've got to get a coat of some sort. Now, I haven't been down to Roy's or Bedard. I haven't been down there yet. I'm going to have to look at doing those and seeing what in it. We'll go over to the old rosary and see, because I know the old bloke... No, I remember now. The old bloke that we met up with had a coat. And I think I was trying to look at it from a different angle, and I don't know if we had to win his trust or we had to get him some caribou. And we had to bring caribou back to him. I'm sure that's what we had to do on that one. Let me try and get back in this and see. Have a look. I think we have to turn around, don't we? Yeah, that's right. We have to turn around. So we know that this, where we are here, across there takes us over to the icy cave. But we then need to try and get to, have a look, open that map. Yeah, if we follow this straight down, we can then get to, I want to see if we can get hold of a thick coat or something, because I cannot do it without having a thick coat, because like it says, the ice, it's that cold there, it literally drains, freezes him to the bone, as he was saying. So I need to look at that. Follow this straight down. I think we have to come up here, don't we? Right, so what's this? Let's have a look where we're coming to here. Right, let's just pull in here. What we've got here. Just want to have a look if there's anything here. Right, so there's a key for here, which is probably going to be in the house over there. Let's have a look. Right, this is where the guy was, and he had a gun, didn't he, if I remember rightly. There he is, look, look. I'm going to check the place around first, because we went in here, and he nearly blew us to pieces. Let's have a look in the bins. Nothing. Right, now that looks like it's the cask that he wanted to put the caribou in. So we need to look at, we may need to look at sorting that out for him anyway. Because I think the recipe for that, I'm going to try and go in and see what happens. Hopefully, I won't get killed. Hello?
Tu m'amènes un bon galon de caribou, puis on devient amis. Sinon, mon petit gars, tu sors avant que je te sorte.
Right, I don't know what he said. Try and go in and speak to him. Right, you see, trade caribou for the coat. So I need to get the right bottles. Look at it, it's there. I need to get the right bottles in order to create that, and then I can get the coat. Let me go over here. Then I should be able to save it now, hopefully. There we go. Right, so that saved that. So I need to work out how and what I need to do to get the caribou. So the bottles that I need in order to do that. Just read this. Wow. There was a time when the hate waged war. Over hunters could decline. Applies. Defense sounds rock and bones breaking. Hated hate. Express the rumours and apologies. There was balance maintained and came. Oh, he's talking in some real foreign language. Legend of the Wendigo Gates. Okay, so that's telling you about the history and everything, so we understand that. Whatever language that is. I can't take anything from him though. Ah, matches. I'm just trying to see if there's anything now. So look, what I've got to do, as weird as he may think I'm. So what I've got to do is I have got to. Yeah, I've got to go back and sort out how to do the caribou. Got to. Was there not something in the journals that was telling me how to do that? No, that's just telling me about the investigation. I need to go to notes. There was something telling me. Right, medical files. Already got the tail. It's the caribou. I mean, caribou recipe. That was it. White whiskey. Too much isn't a valid quantity of that. Cherry wine for added mellowness. But I have to get those. I have to get the right bottles in order to do it. And in my inventory, I don't have. I only have empty bottles. I have an empty bottle. But I don't know if I need to have a certain type of bottle in order to do the caribou with. That's what I was trying to work out before. So we've got to go back to that place and read that recipe again. At least I've worked out how I can get the coat and where it is. So we know where the coat is. That's what I need. But we have to trade. Inspect. Where's my caribou? All right, I'm getting it. Let's see if we can do that. I've got to work out what the difference is between the bottles I've got and the bottles it needs to put the caribou in. On the map, I don't know if I can set like a waypoint or something on the map, and I can only look at the map properly when I'm out of the vehicle. That's the worst thing about it. As much as it's going to be cold. Have a look. Right, let's look at the map. So you can't set a waypoint anywhere on the map. So we need to go back to Bolvin. We need to go back to Bolvin. I need to then look at what the that bottle symbol is saying to me that I don't have. Looking at the general store, it shows that it's got everything that I need, but I didn't find anything in there like the bottles or anything like that. That's what I didn't find. But you can get fuel, you can get food, and must mean that symbol lavatory or something. So let's go back there. So I've just got to turn back the way I came and go back that other side. Here we go. Have a look. Right, stop. Let's have a look. It was that way, wasn't it?
There, Carl had fed his mind, but had forgotten the harsh reality that his body also needed nourishment, especially in the dead of winter.
You see, the one thing I have noticed in this thing, there is no way that I've been able to get any food from anywhere. I did notice that. Everywhere I've been, I've not seen anything where you can consume food. Right, just to make sure I know which way I'm turning on this. Right, so we need to, I think it's that way. No, the other way, there we go. Get rid of that and let's turn that way. I think we're heading towards where that rock is here. There's a rock, isn't there, that takes us to the ice. Right, here we go. So it's down, it's just over here where I'm going now. I don't want to go too far. But look. Yeah, I've just passed it, you see. So easily done. Stop! Right. Down here. No, I didn't want to get out. Well, I've hit something. Right, so you can't go down there. Which way am I heading? Come on, 50. Which way are you heading? Right, it's the opposite way. It's just because you can't, what you can't do, you can't see. I have to, do I, because I came up to it, didn't I? What I didn't do was, I didn't get out the vehicle. And it's just trying to work out where everything is here. Because you can't see the paths properly or anything. It's all, everything's the same. Trying to turn around. It would be nice if you could see outside the vehicle, like from a third person view. That would be nice. Right, so it should be down here. It should be down there, but it won't let me go down that road for some reason. Will you stop? Stop. Okay, let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to get out just so I can see this road, because I can't see it. It's there, look, but for some reason I keep hitting something. It should be down here, look. That seems to stop me, but I can't see where it is. The house. It should be down here. Trying to get to the house. The house, turn left. Before the stone. Yeah, before that stone. What I'm trying to do, guys. But I'm just not seeing it properly. The way I'm headed, it's after. If I carry on forward just a little bit. Yeah, if I carry on forward just a little bit. Right, okay. Not down here. Yeah, that's it. You don't forget, because of the way my camera's set, your left is my right is your left. There it is. That's the problem I've got. That's it, I'm on it. It just looks really weird from the way I'm seeing it. I've got it. Yeah, because if you look at the way my camera's set, here we go. You see, everything's set different. Right, let's get out. So I've got to work out. That's the house, but what's this over here? Ah, I thought the bottles would have been on there. So that's the shooting range that he's set up. I'm looking for bottles now. I've got to rummage and look for bottles. Nothing in the bins. No, there's bottles in there, but not what I need. Adam, thank you very much, matey. So let's see if we can get back in. Have a good one, sir. Anything in here? Apart from toilet paper, nothing. Ah, that's not a good sign. See, that is not a good sign. Yeah, have a good one, matey. Right, so let's have a look at this. Right, okay, so is it because prepare caribou, but what is it that it's not telling me? That's what I don't get. It's alright having the bottle, one bottle grayed out and one bottle. Does it mean I need two? That's what I can't work out on this. Does it mean I need two bottles? You would think that if the guy here was preparing caribou, he'd have more than enough bottles in order to do that with. So let me just have a look at my inventory and see what I've got again. See, I've got 4 bottles according to this. So I've got 4 bottles, but I don't seem to have the right type for what he wants. And let me just... Yeah, because something don't seem right. Why is it showing me -1? It's showing me -1 bottle. What's that about? I don't get that. -1. What does that mean? What does it mean? Oh, hang on. What was that showing? Consumable. No. -1 bottle. I don't get what that means. Either empty. It's -1 bottle, it's saying, and whether I need 5. I don't get that part of it. Right, so let me have a look around this place, because somewhere them bottles have got to be... There's nothing here that I can use. Nothing, hang on, there's nothing up there. See, the bottles are lying around, but I can't use them. Nothing in here. Nothing that shows up if I use a torch. It's a weird one, this one. All the pipe work and everything. What do the notes say you need to do in the inventory? It just tells you the... let's have a look. That's the space blueprint. Part manual. Lease letter. Caribou recipe. That's all it tells you is a caribou recipe. Have a look. Whiskey blank. But that's the recipe though. That's the difference. That's only the recipe, that is. That's what's wrong with that. That's just a recipe. It doesn't tell me what type of bottles I need unless I have to go and get whiskey or something to add to it. I think that's what it might be. Let's go back to that, try and understand that one. Cherry wine for added. It looks like I need something different, don't it? I need something, but it's sherry wine for added mellowness. So cherry wine I'd need to go and find either at the general store, which the only place I could find that would be. Now, would it be in somebody's house? That's what I'm thinking. Would sherry wine be in somebody's house? I'm going to try, and we don't need to go to the old rosary because that's where it is. I either need to go to the Bliss. I either need to go to the general store. You've got these, you've got Roy's house, and you've got those there that I need to check out, because that's what I'm thinking. That's the only place. It's the only way I'd get those. So that means I've got to make a journey over to the only places you wouldn't find sherry wine in a doctor's. So I'm going to have to go over to those two, either down here or that one up there. Bedded, Roy, or if I'm pronouncing that right, Blas or Bliss. Oh, that one. I'll go to those and see what we can get there. It's the only thing I can think of. Let's get rid of hit the right buttons 50. Let's do that. Right, we've got a save point here anyway, so we're okay. Let's see if we can get over there. The thing with this vehicle is it doesn't, I'll speak too soon, it doesn't seem to run out of fuel. think I can go round. Right, so this is a crossroads. I would think I'm heading... Oh, the brakes on this thing are incredibly bad. Right, let's try and go that way. Right, so we're heading the right way. Go right, just follow this all the way to the end to start with. Yeah, all the way to the end. Let's see if we can find this shady white. Trying to keep the speed to a minimal here. Okay. I think it's when we go straight over we get to this crossroads. Yeah. Right, so when we get here, I think it's just a bit further on. That's right. A bit further on. Right, so it tells us to stop. So let's work out which one we're going to go to first. We might as well follow it straight down and do the two at the bottom and turn around. Then I know I've done everything at the bottom of this. And we're looking for the sherry wine, aren't we? So let's have a look. I have to... Oh, I can only get through by going this way. Because of that fallen tree. It's another one of these treacherous games where you can't see where you're going. Right, so let's just slow down because I know there's a turn in very soon. Right, okay. Right, here we go. We've come to a fence here, so we'll try this one first. Okay, so what have we got here? I'll try this one first. Killerbutt Crack, how are you? I'm just looking for bottles as well, so I'm checking all the bins and everything that I can see. Right, let's just check this one. I think we've been hit. Oh, hold on. What? Oh, I don't need logs at the moment.
The air was
Oh, okay.
right down to the bone.
There's some. I might need some logs to start a fire, to be fair. Paul's inventory is full. Does he have any logs? Yeah, he's got 3. Right, okay. Need a new decent multiplayer game. Gosh. I don't know many myself, to be honest. Right. Let's have a look and see if we can get a fire started somewhere. Right, I'm going to look at... Yeah. I need to get a fire started. There we go. So that's a save point straight away. Right, so we'll do that. So we've saved it here now. Okay. Oh, no, I need to pull back. Because when I get that sound, something's not right.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
Okay. Listen to what happens as I get close. Can you see it? So I'm going to try and go through this door if it lets me. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Aha, we got some more pills. I have to be careful of the inventory because he's carrying so much stuff. And if I find what I need and I can't carry it, the unpacked boxes suggest they just moved here. Okay. Looks like they were repainting the whole house. The last time I went too close, he started having flashbacks. I'm going to check everything that I can check first. Okay, so what have we got? Tools are of no use. That I need, which is 5. Watch this. He's going to tell me his interest in inventory's full. Oh, we've got that. Nothing of any interest there. Right, inspect.
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought.
Let
Given
him
the
get
punishing
warm.
weather, it
Yeah.
couldn't have been intentional.
I know when we went to the Loth garage, we got caught up in a... Oh god, that's bad food.
It was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
Look at that. There's something that's... Oh, here we go. Right, food. Wow, that's what I need. Here we go. There's some food. There is some food. Wonderful. Now, is he able to eat that? Because he needs to eat something consumable. Right, he's had that already. Okay, so he's taken that, which is good. What's that? Close. We'll close that. Let's have a look what's going off here. I'm leaving that frozen thing in the window till last.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachauses had just moved in.
The LeChances.
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The Lachances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit.
Right, dominoes. Nice. Oh, okay. That's something interesting. Bartland Lachance. Bertrand. Right, let's have a look. No, we don't want music. Did we not come here before? But it wasn't like this.
A mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
Ah. What is that? Oh, a photo. Okay, so 30 more Polaroids I've got because I need to take photos, don't I? Close, which is no good. Right, then we know about the boxes. What's that?
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
They were God-fearing people, look.
The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, the Lachances were still part of the God-fearing generation.
Thought so. They always refer to that when you see a cross anyway, aren't they?
Portrait of Gilles and
God-fearing people.
bound together by the chains of conventional love.
So really there's not... We're not finding any... We need whiskey, don't we? We're not finding any... Or sherry or whatever it is. We're not finding any here. So I'm just going to quickly work out what... It's not allowing me to go over there at the moment because something's going to happen. I haven't yet found a clock that works. Okay, right. We're going to tackle... What was that? We're going to tackle this now. Okay, let's see what happens when I do this. There we go. Straight away. It got me. It got me.
Carl felt a cool, tingling sensation in his back. Another vision took over him.
There we go. So this is theoretically what happened.
Something
Ah!
was hidden under the stairs.
You have to go upstairs. So something was hidden under the stairs. Wow. There's nothing I can do about what? Oof. So that's what. So here we go.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Why did I not see that rifle when I went in there?
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Right, do I need to go back upstairs? It's like a premonition or a vision he's having. Here we go. Got to go through this door now.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
But I don't get to see any of these, in the sense that I can't go to these places and open anything up. I can't get the torch or anything going. It's telling the story of what happened. And I keep trying to follow the... Keep trying to follow the path, but... Where did it go after that? There we go.
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A
Mother
reality
once told me
in
when I
which
first
Giselle,
got
Jill's
gals,
loving spouse,
I picked the
was
brightest
motionless,
bulb of the
frozen
lot.
in ice.
As the years fly by, I seen the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. The blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Giles's brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls generally, thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with a little kick. He truly believes blah 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 blah. He truly believes it is for his fans. After humiliating a friend, not only is that the blackmailing idea bad thinking with, let's be honest, is way out of his league. Giles doesn't even know he's actually going to carry. Don't even think he ever. But he's just throwing random threats out aloud, and this is about that they weren't getting on as well. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Giles is a master of nothing. He is a slave and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall. So there's a safe in the fake wall in which he stores all these incriminating documents. Okay, so all about that, and I think she found out that what was going off. Now, oh, okay, we're back to reality. I think we're coming back to reality. Yep, we're back to reality. So there's some. See, it's not allowing me to get to some of the secrets because we know there's something under there. Well, that's been she's found some of his stuff, and I think that's what led to her being frozen. Go back. Right, okay, so that's done. Now, from what I remember, there is supposed to be some secret panel. Oh, there we go. Here we go. We found the panel. Oh, here we go. 50's got to crack a safe. How do I do that?
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. Its double-layered
help.
security system blending letters and numbers. Its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
How do I do this? Help. To validate, you press E. So right, I would need to know the code on this one, whatever happens. Oh, hold on a second. What did he do to that picture? It's that picture. Yeah, it's the picture. The picture has got to have something to do with it. Let's see if it's that. Let's see if it's this. No, it won't be because there's not enough There's not enough, what you call it, letters. If anybody has any ideas, because there's not enough letters. Probably could be G. How do you get over to the next part? E. Tab to back. Turn dial is WS. I've got no idea what this code would be. No idea whatsoever. Unless it's somewhere. I think it might be 19... What did that say on there? That said 1948. So it could be 1948 as the last part, but what would the first part be? As soon as I validate one, it goes over to the next one. Let's just try that. Well, that didn't work. So we know it's only probably... I'll try that one. But then it would be... We'll go... Was it 1948 it said? So we'll go 948. Let's try that. No, that don't work. Let's just have a look. It could be C. Are we just guessing at this? But he turned the picture over, so... So A is normally I, yeah, okay. Or Dev, look at this. Everyone's coming in with the ideas. Have a look. Let's see who is the safe cracker amongst us. Let's have a look. Nope. It's not that. It's... Okay, okay. Let's do that. Let me just get rid of this. We'll try that one. As soon as you press B, it moves over. So it must only be one. It must only be one. So it's only, we know that it's only one letter. So if we go C and we go... No, that don't work either. Okay. So we're sticking on the 1948 though, aren't we? And it might not be anything to do with that. There's nothing around that would suggest... Let me have a look at something. There's nothing around that would suggest... Have a look. Because nothing's been added. See, nothing's been added to that. Try B738. Why B738? Why B738? Twice. Okay. You know, if you've Googled this, just random. Okay, just random. Nope. So we know it's a letter. We know it's a letter, definitely. And 3 digits. We know that. But we keep referring to this. We don't know if that's going to be... Could it be 849? Could it be 849? Nope. I've tried B739. So we've tried that. Oh, I'm telling you now, you've Googled that. No, he's Googled that. I know that for definite. William Hamilton is a crook. He has been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included, like the infamous... You didn't work... How do you work it out? Give me any idea how you work that one out then, Jordan. It is a document of proof of every bride paid by Hamilton to federal authorities in regards to the acquisition of his dam, mining the fact that he has used his henchmen to install terror within the village will not sway the turbulence down in Montreal. But the fact that he has been bribing every government official surely will. I can already picture it making the front page of the English. But all the same, we will prevail. Written with right. Hamilton is not only a crook but a murderer. I do not believe he has remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in the vengeance. Google is always king. Tears 7 letters after BC quote just added the... Oh, don't be... Do you know what, Geordie, honestly? Come on. Be a man and own up to it. Well, anyway, we got that. We got through to that. We're still trying to find Sherry. That's what we're after. We only came here looking for Sherry, didn't we? And we still didn't find anything. Right. Wow, that is bad. That is bad. Save. Oh, okay. Yes, wonderful. Thank you very much for that. I am going to save, and I'm looking at the time, guys. I'm going to come off as well. I'm going to do a little bit more of this tomorrow morning if I get up. If I get up in time, I'll do a little bit more in the morning. I'm getting tired. It's interesting. It's a game that I need to be on for a long time. So I'm going to do some more of this probably tomorrow morning. Somebody's letting fireworks off where I am. And I will see how I go. But thank you very much, guys.
You ready?
Oh, Geordie. Thank you very, very much for that, sir. Let's put you in the Hall of Fame. Let's put Geordie in the Hall of Fame. There you go, Geordie. Hall of Fame for Geordie. Thank you very, very much. And he's been timed out as well because he's tried to spam the room. Geordie, thank you very much, guys. I am not going to move you anywhere as well because I can't be bothered. But I will be on tomorrow anyway. Tomorrow is Mud Runner, and we're going to try and start it round about 4 o'clock-ish. Thank you very much for that, Mr. C. Dev, Axel, and everybody else in the room, thank you very, very much. I will play you out, and I will close the stream. So thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful evening, and good night.
You ready? You ready?
The 50 Plus Gamer Squad. 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 The 50 Plus Gamer Squad.